Australia's outback is a large desert region known for its extreme heat, dry climate, and remote communities. Summer temperatures often exceed 40 degrees Celsius, and rainfall is very limited. These conditions make building homes and providing services difficult. However, modern construction methods are helping create sustainable and comfortable communities in the desert. Courtyards architecture, an Australian architectural practice recognized for its work with Aboriginal communities across Western Australia. Rather than applying conventional urban designs, the firm develops buildings specifically suited to desert environments and local cultural needs. Their projects are created through extensive consultation with Indigenous communities, ensuring that facilities reflect local traditions, social structures, and connections to country. Despite the challenges, Australia is investing in innovative building designs and community-focused infrastructure to support sustainable living in remote desert areas. A whole new approach. Australia's planning to create sustainable housing communities in the desert began when architects and planners realized that many traditional building designs were not suitable for the harsh conditions of the outback. For decades, remote buildings were based on colonial tropical architecture, which often used lightweight materials and large wraparound verandas for shade. While these designs worked well in humid tropical areas, they were less effective in Australia's arid desert regions. Architect David Kaunitz and his firm, Kaunitz Jung Architecture, studied how people in desert environments around the world adapted to extreme temperatures. They found that courtyard-based buildings performed much better in hot, dry climates. Courtyards create shaded outdoor spaces, improve natural ventilation, and help keep buildings cooler during the day while reducing heat loss at night. The housing plan is being carried out through close collaboration with Aboriginal communities in remote parts of Western Australia. Instead of using a single design for every location, architects work directly with local residents to understand cultural traditions, family structures, and environmental conditions. This ensures that each project meets the needs of the community while respecting Indigenous culture. To execute the plan, buildings are designed using climate-responsive features such as shaded courtyards, durable materials, energy-efficient layouts, and natural cooling systems. These features reduce dependence on air conditioning and lower energy costs. The projects also include important community facilities such as health clinics, gathering spaces, and housing that can withstand extreme weather conditions. The goal is not simply to just build houses in the desert, but to create long-term, sustainable communities. By combining modern architectural techniques with traditional knowledge and local participation, Australia is developing a model for desert living that is environmentally efficient, culturally respectful, and better suited to the unique challenges of the outback. Community-centered design. A key part of Australia's effort to create sustainable communities in the desert has been the development of buildings that place local people at the center of the design process. In the remote Gibson Desert, before designing the facility, the architects spent significant time with local residents to understand how the building could best serve the community. Through informal discussions and consultation, community members shared their ideas, cultural preferences, and daily needs. The information gathered during this process influenced many aspects of the clinic's design. Local stone was incorporated into the structure, Indigenous artwork was included in screening elements, and shaded outdoor areas were created to encourage social interaction. The building was also carefully positioned to work with the surrounding landscape and climate. Features such as improved insulation, shading systems, and thoughtful orientation helped keep indoor temperatures comfortable while reducing energy use and operating costs. The success of the Wanarn Clinic demonstrated that community participation could lead to more effective and sustainable buildings. These lessons later helped shape the development of the Puntu Kurnu Aboriginal Medical Service, PAMS, healthcare hub in Newman, Western Australia. The facility is widely recognized for combining environmental sustainability with culturally responsive design. At the center of the PAMS healthcare hub is a large courtyard that provides shade, improves airflow, and creates a welcoming gathering space. This design helps reduce the effects of extreme desert temperatures while encouraging community interaction. Instead of separating people from the environment, the building works with the natural landscape to create a comfortable and functional space. These projects show how Australia's broader desert development strategy is being implemented. By involving local communities, adapting buildings to desert conditions, and using energy-efficient design principles, architects are helping create stronger and more sustainable settlements. This approach is becoming an important model for future housing and community projects across Australia's remote desert regions. Water use in remote desert development. Australia's desert development projects focus on using natural environmental conditions to create sustainable and efficient buildings. In the outback, where water is scarce and temperatures are extremely high, Architects must carefully design structures that reduce waste and make the best use of available resources, because rainfall is limited and evaporation rates are high. Water conservation is a key part of all modern indoor temperatures without relying heavily on mechanical cooling systems. Materials like rammed earth are often used because they absorb heat during the day and release it at night, helping regulate indoor temperatures naturally. Projects such as healthcare facilities in Western Australia show how these ideas are applied in real settings. Buildings are designed to face in directions that control sunlight and wind flow, which helps reduce both energy and water consumption. By improving natural airflow, these designs also lower the need for water-intensive cooling systems. A strong example of this approach is the PAMS Healthcare Hub, which uses passive design strategies such as ventilated roofs, thermal mass, and shaded courtyards to reduce energy use. The building also reflects Indigenous cultural values through its materials and design, showing how architecture can support both environmental and social needs. Other projects across Australia's Outback also follow similar principles, including community hubs, healthcare centers, and public spaces designed for harsh desert conditions. Many of these buildings use local materials, solar energy systems, and water-efficient landscaping. Overall, Australia's approach to desert architecture shows how water scarcity can lead to smarter and more sustainable design. Instead of treating water as unlimited, architects use it carefully and efficiently, creating buildings that are better suited to long-term life in extreme environments. Conclusion: Australia's efforts to develop sustainable housing and community infrastructure in its desert regions show how architecture can directly respond to environmental limits while improving quality of life for remote communities. The Outback's extreme heat, low rainfall, and isolation make traditional building methods less effective, but they also create an opportunity for more innovative. Healthcare Hub show how thoughtful design can improve both environmental performance and community well-being. Features like courtyards, shaded outdoor areas, rammed earth walls, and natural ventilation systems help reduce dependence on mechanical cooling and lower energy consumption. At the same time, these spaces encourage social interaction and provide a stronger sense of belonging for residents in remote areas. Water management is also a central part of sustainable desert development. Techniques such as rainwater harvesting, native landscaping, and water-efficient construction help reduce pressure on scarce resources. Combined with passive cooling strategies and solar energy systems, these methods create buildings that are better adapted to harsh desert conditions. As climate challenges continue to grow globally, the lessons learned from Australia's Outback may offer valuable guidance for other regions facing similar conditions. Sustainable desert living is no longer just an idea, it is becoming a practical model for the future of remote development.